Good evening, my brothers and sisters. Today is January 9th, 2019, and I have some dreams that I want to share with you all that I received on February 1st through the 7th, I believe, or the 8th. And yeah, so guys, I had more blood moon dreams actually. Like, guys, I wasn't asking for these, but I was literally just receiving them back to back to back to back. And it wasn't even like, oh, I was having them like every single other night. It was literally like I would wake up, right? After a blood moon dream, I'll go back to sleep and have another one. Like, literally every dream that I was having, I was just having like a blood moon dream, or like seeing another moon in the sky. Or then I would go to sleep that night and then I'll have another one, go to sleep that night, have another one. So guys, it was so many dreams that I had, but I'm just going to share four that I had that I really do believe that the Lord wants me to share. So I saved it in my notes right now. So all right, yeah, so I made this February the 8th, and yeah, this one I just wrote everything down. So I know that somebody was talking about, Cameron, you need to save your dreams, write them down as soon as you have them. Guys, I did. I just wrote the other one that I had down. I just wrote that down like last night. So all right, I'm just jumping straight into it. So I said the first dream was an unexpected blood moon in Christmas. So guys, I actually had this dream a day right before Amanda Christian had released her video about the Christmas decoration, and she said like somebody else had like an unexpected blood moon also. So it was just confirmation, because I said, Lord, I'm not going to share it until I receive confirmation. And when I saw this video, I was like, oh my gosh. So, and then when I went to sleep that night, I had another dream. So I'm just going to share everything that the Lord shared with me, guys. So I said, I dreamed that me and my brother and sister were at my old house in the middle of the street. So guys, this was at my childhood home. So I said, I dreamed that me and my brother and sister were at my old house in the middle of the street, just walking around, until suddenly I seen a huge full moon in the sky in broad daylight. The moon was positioned at the right side of the sun this whole dream. I said, seeing this full moon in broad daylight kind of caught me by surprise. In my dream, it skips. Now I'm at my current home with my brother, sister, and friend. Me and my brother were standing in the backyard gazing at this unexpected full moon. And I said, I seen Jupiter and Venus side by side. I said it was as clear as you could see the moon. So guys, it was literally as visible, like you could see Jupiter and all of the bands. You just saw everything. You saw Venus so clearly. So I said, I seen Jupiter and Venus side by side, clear as you could see the moon. They were that visible. After watching this unexpected event, I knew we were supposed to have an unexpected blood moon in 3 days. I don't know how I just received that, but I did. I was like, we're going to have an unexpected blood moon in 3 days. So I just knew that in the dream. So I said, after watching this an unexpected event, I then knew we were going to have an unexpected blood moon in 3 days. So I said the dream skips, and my brother, sister, and friend were in this cabin watching TV. I said, and on the internet playing video games. So we were all just chilling out in this cabin. And so I said, my sister then calls and says, Cameron, come to the park. So me and my friend were looking at the address, but my sister came back in. So right before we was about to head out, my sister came back in. I said, we then got prepared to go out. I actually said get, but I said we then got prepared to go out. And when we go outside, I see these kids playing tag, and they had Christmas decor on their houses and on their hands, or in their hands, I mean. So guys, they were running around with this giant Santa light. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it was humongous though, and this kid was just running around playing tag. And I saw a bunch of Christmas decoration on people's houses and all of that. So I said, I see these kids playing tag, and they had Christmas decor on their houses and on their hands. I actually said but I mean on I was writing so fast trying to get this dream down, so I might have messed up, so sorry. And so I said, suddenly I look up and see the moon being eclipsed, turning blood red. It started from the right to left. I looked at the left and saw this star or planet covered in darkness. I look around and see multiple constellations made of Christmas decoration in the sky, and I woke up. So guys, to kind of explain that, when I went outside, I seen Christmas decoration. I look up and I seen the moon, right? Just clear, and it was close to the earth, very close. And I ended up seeing the moon starting from the right to the left, turning blood. And when it got in the middle, I looked to the left and I seen this dark planet. Like, it kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It looked like a black hole, but it was visible. Like it wasn't moving, but it was just dark. That's, I don't know how to explain it, but that's just what I saw. And I think a day right after I had this dream, then I had this one. A day after I had this first dream, then I had the second one like a day after. And I said, second dream, 2 moons in proclamation of Jesus is coming. So I said, after sending this dream to Sister Amanda, I went to sleep. Suddenly, not too far apart in the sky, I see 2 moons. So guys, the dream started out, I'm in the middle of the street again. I look up and see 2 moons as visible as daylight, literally there. So I said, after sending this dream to Sister Amanda, which was the first one I sent, I went to sleep. Suddenly, not too far apart in the sky, I see 2 moons, and I cried out, Jesus is coming! I went to my neighbor's house and said, my friends, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Repent now. I said, I stood on the rooftops and cried out once more, Jesus is coming. And this was my third dream, unexpected solar eclipse. So I said, in this dream, we were at my childhood home taking pictures. We were outside playing around and cleaning. Suddenly, the sky opens, and dead center in the sky, there's a solar eclipse taking place. I told my sister to call a relative, but she called 911 because she was so anxious. I said, no, Elise. She snapped back into everything and said, sorry. And then she said, then I said, I called my brothers and sisters outside and we all beheld this solar eclipse, and I woke up. So guys, me and my sister were outside just talking, I think about dancing or something, and all of a sudden the sky just rips apart and you just see this solar eclipse happening. And instead of you seeing the solar eclipse, when you see like the white ring, instead it was red, and you could just see the sun's corona, and everything was just red, and all you see in the black was just the moon. Like it was a scary sight. And so I said, after we saw the solar eclipse, I woke up. So fourth dream, which is what I had on February 8th, which was my most recent. So I said, and I actually had another one after writing this, like guys, back to back, just been receiving them. So I said, in this dream, it was me, my 2 brothers, sisters, and friend at my childhood home again. And so I said, in this dream, me and my brothers were watching a football game. Suddenly, something led me to look outside, and I beheld a total solar eclipse, the same one. So guys, in my previous dream, it was on my porch, and it was at the left-hand side. This time, it was by a street. It was by the street, and it was at the right hand side, like right by a tree. It was really low, like it was low. So I said, in this dream, it was me, my 2 brothers, sisters, and friend at my childhood home. In this dream, me, my brothers were watching a football game. Suddenly, something led me to look outside, and I beheld a total solar eclipse. You could see the sun's corona, and it was really, really red. I said, I ran in the house, hurrying to get my brother. I got him and brought him outside. But first, I got my phone because I wanted to get his reaction. So guys, I'm always the one watching the blood moons because my family, like, they're not into like astronomy like that. So guys, I'll be like, guys, it's a shooting star or this and that. And they don't really care about it because they're not into like astronomy as I am. So I'm always the one that's bringing my brothers and sisters out, like, guys, look at this event type thing. So I said, I was hurrying to get my brother. I got him and brought him outside. But first, I got my phone because I wanted to get his reaction. I said, he comes outside and sees it, and he said, oh, yeah, that's way more red. And so during the wolf blood moon, he said those same exact words when the moon was becoming red and red, which led me to think that eclipse was scheduled because it didn't catch him by surprise. So guys, like in real life, when we saw the wolf blood moon, like of course we knew that it was scheduled. So we was like, and when he came outside, he was like, oh my gosh, like it's becoming more red and red. So in this dream, he wasn't like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Like he already knew it was happening. So he was like, yeah, it is becoming more red. So that's why I said it felt like it didn't catch him by surprise. So we must have known that it was going to happen. And so I said, during the blood moon, he said those exact words. He said those exact words when the moon was becoming red and red, which led me to think that eclipse was scheduled because it didn't catch him by surprise. So it caught me by surprise, but it didn't catch him by surprise. Then I said, suddenly I looked to the right and I beheld a gray full moon. I screamed, "Oh, Jesus is coming!" I said, I looked to my left and seen 3 moons, looked to my right and seen 2 more moons, and I looked up and seen many more scattered, filling up the sky. Just a bunch of gray moons, just like the last one I shared in my other video with like the penumbral moon. Same ones I was seeing. They were huge and they were just in the sky. And so I said they were filling up the sky. The dream felt so real. The Lord previously gave me dreams regarding multiple moons, and in this dream I felt like it was giving me confirmation saying there really will be multiple moons in the sky. So guys, I kept receiving dreams and I'm like, God, is this symbolic, or will we really see these like moons in the sky? And in the dream it felt like confirmation saying yes, we actually will see multiple moons. So I said, when I seen these things in the sky, I suddenly got a flashback of Holly's video. She said, whenever I see 2 moons in a dream, I know the rapture is happening right then and there. So I said, I ran to my rooftop and cried out, "Repent, repent, Jesus is coming." I yelled to my friend and said, "It is true. Yes, Jesus is coming, repent." I said my sister came outside in a white towel, as if she got out of the shower. I said moments after, my friend comes out and we all witnessed this solar eclipse and many moons. Me and my sister remembered what Jesus said in my previous dream that I had, and in real life I shared it with them. We started chanting, "Here now, here now." I said I felt bad because I doubted Jesus was really speaking of our time by saying now, but he was. The sun begins to come out, and after witnessing to my friend, he got on his phone and proceeded to social media. My sister said he doesn't even care, and I woke up. After writing this, I look at the time and it was 12 on the dot. Jesus is coming, people. So guys, that was it. Back-to-back dreams of these full moons just covering the sky. I felt as if it was confirmation saying that we actually will see this event with the multiple moons coming out.